Chelsea fans, as we all know, we are going to St. James Park. As you guys know, Newcastle is always a pain and a war whenever they play Chelsea, which I don't expect Chelsea to lose tomorrow. I don't understand what all these other guys are saying. It's a must win for Chelsea. Chelsea have to win that game because there is no reason for Chelsea to lose that game because we have all it takes for us to win that game tomorrow. And what I'm thinking is let's use the same formation we use against Everton. Let's use the same thing. Let's use let's use the same formation, but don't let us use João Pedro. My own predict lineup. Let's start with McGill on top. That's my own. That's like a shot I feel like it's worth shooting for. Let's McGill on top, Garnacho, Palmer behind McGill, then Neto. Because let's try the connection. I know Pedro played good when he played with Palmer, but let's try McGill because Pedro is not clinical enough right now. He's not clinical enough, even actually, not right now. So let's start with McGill, Palmer, Neto as usual. But what I want us to do tomorrow, let's use Rhys James and Caicedo in the middle. Let's rest Fernandez because Fernando was so poor in our last game. He had a rest against Cardiff. It's not enough. Let him rest. Let's use Caicedo and Rhys James in the middle. Then Malo Gusto and Cucurella, let's use them like that. The same way we use it in Everton. Fofana, Chalobah, and Sanchez in goal. I think that should give us all we need. Because, see, we cannot be trying and trying and trying. I know that trying is good, but again, this kind of game tomorrow, let's start with McGill on top. And I usually want us to use a tidy job tomorrow also because this boy, lack of game we're not giving, we're going to regret this. And there's no reason for Fakunde Bonate. It's a good choice of to be using also because we're gonna the active game is still coming up more again. We are going to Boxing Day now. We like I think like we have like 7 games in like less than 20 days, I believe, or 21 days. So Maresca, this is the time for us to build this team. Let's have a stability in this our team. We don't want to be depending on one player. Let's make sure our choice that they are hungry. That's what we need. We just don't want to be depending on 1, 2, 3 players. We should be having like player caliber of Kopama, Neto that they are hungry. 2, 3, 4, 5 sets. There's no reason for us not to be having player ready to go every time in any match. And there's no reason for our player not to be getting enough because we have a lot of players. Yes, I understand that not all of them are up to par. But there is a way you build up the player confidence. And you cannot do that through training only. You have to put them in a match. Let them show you what they can do for us. That's my own take on that. That should give us our 3 points about the lineup. Let me know in the comment below.